Good afternoon. My name is Omar. Today I'm here to make a video about some tips for new store managers in retail. Before we start the video, I would like to introduce myself. Just a little bit of background I would like to share. As I said, my name is Omar. I have been working in retail manager as a store manager in the last 10, 12 years. So I thought, why not I share some experience, share some tips with the viewers, which can be beneficiary for a lot of people. So today's topic is all about when we go to a store or when we go to a business as a new store manager, what should we do, what we should not do, basically do and don'ts. So I have shortlisted 5 tips, very, very important tips. I think if I can share with you guys, it can be very, very helpful for you. So I'll start with the first one. I call it observation. So basically, when we go to a new store as a store manager, what we should do is we should first few weeks we should observe everything. We should see what is actually going on around you. That includes business, customers, employees, your colleagues, back office, deliveries, etc., etc. So I think one of the major mistake we make as a store managers when we go to a store, we try to change things too soon. I think this is one of the most common mistakes as a store managers we make. So for me, I think this is very important when we go to a business, a new business, new environment. We should take our time. We should do observation. We should observe everything around us, including, as I said, everything internal, external. And then after few weeks, probably a month, 1.5 months, once we are pretty confident about the business, we know the business a little bit, we have some knowledge, then we can work on the area we think we can improve. So that's very, very, very important. The second thing is communication. Is a big part. It's a major, major, major part in retail. As a store manager or branch manager, this is very vital for everyone. Um, for me as a store manager, when I go to a store, I would like to communicate well with my colleagues, with my management team, with my line managers, with my customers exactly as well. So I'll say what we should do is we should go introduce ourselves, have a good chat with everyone, help everyone, ask everyone questions, especially within the team. This is very, very important. Um, so if 1 week, 2 weeks, probably after a few weeks, people will know you. You will know people. This is very, very, very important, I believe. Right. So the third one is arrange a meeting. What I used to do is, whenever I used to go to a new store within the same business, or even a new business, new company I have joined, anything like this, what I used to do is I used to go to a store within a week. I used to arrange a meeting. There should be 2 meetings, one for a staff member and one for your management. So the reason for arranging a meeting is always good because once we arrange a meeting, we can then introduce ourselves properly. We can then know the people in the business, in the store. Just in a quick example. So if I work with my area manager or district manager for a long time, and if I hear they're leaving the business or they're getting transferred, I'm gonna have my new line manager or area manager. It's takes time for me to adapt with the new person, with their work style, all those sort of things. So it's exactly same where when we go to a store as a store manager, I think the staff members, they feel the same way. They don't know who's coming, what sort of management style, what the person's gonna be. So it's a big change, big transition. So I think it's very important to arrange a meeting, speak to everyone, know everyone, set a expectation from everyone. What sort of management style do you have? Those sort of things I think we should discuss in a management and team member meeting. Why I would say separate two meeting, because whenever we have a management team, I think this is also very important. Then or you have a good idea about your management team, who's responsible for what, who's doing what kind of responsibility in the workplace. I think this is very, very important. So yeah, I think this is very important that as a store manager, we should arrange a meeting, which will definitely give us some help, 100%. My fourth tips would be make a note. This is a very common mistake we make as a manager, especially when we are new to the role. It's very important we make a note, because it doesn't matter what sort of experience we have. I might have 10 years experience, but whenever I go to a new business, it's a new thing, new environment. If we just speak about simple things like back office system, delivery procedures, stock checking, even customer service, cashing up, tails, etc., etc. We need to make a note. It gives us some really, really help. Why? Because if I get stuck on something, and if I make a note, we can just have a look how to do it. So that's very, very important. If we don't make a note, there are so many things to learn when we go to a new store as a store manager. It's easily it's very normal to get confused easily. So I think making a note is really, really, really helpful. My fifth and last tip is which is I think very, 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 very important, is ask for help. I have noticed, even from my own experience, what I used to do is when I used to go to a new business as a store manager, I used to try my best, or I used to try to the end before asking for help. I think this is not good all the time. I think we should speak up. We should ask for help, because there are always some people there to help you, and it makes things easier, not harder. If we don't ask, people will not find out that we need help. And believe me, again, doesn't matter how good we are as a manager, how well experienced we have. Whenever we go to a new business, we definitely need some help. We 100% always need to ask for help. Why? Because there's so many things we don't know. We have to ask question. Otherwise, we won't be able to know the things. Whenever you go, there is a standard training period, but unfortunately, this is not possible all the time to cover everything, or probably most of the things are covered on the training. However, you cannot catch everything. Realistically, it's not possible. So that's why we always need to ask help. Sometimes we finish our training, we know most of the thing, but obviously lack of practice, because we have not done this before and we have just done it once or twice in our training. It doesn't really gives us a clear idea. So we always need to ask for help. So I would say pick up the phone, there is a number, make some buddies when you are on training, so you can ask for help. And I think this is very important, because as a store manager, you need to know most of the answer for your staff member. Excuse me. If you don't know it, your team will struggle, so do you. will struggle. I hope this video helped you guys, or will help you guys, um, when you go to a new store as a new store managers, or someone's just got promoted as a new store managers. I think it will help your journey. In next video, we'll talk about more about retails, what sort of problem we can face, people management, audit, stock change, loads of things. So watch my videos. I will try to post this as much as I can to share my own experience with you guys and how we can improve. Please click the like button and subscribe my channel, so I can deliver more videos for you guys. Thank you. See you later.